So, you want to know the best magic gear in Terraria? Well, you've come to the right place. Today, I will be sharing with you the best mage armor, weapons and accessories to use as your mage character. So let's get straight into it. So, to start, the best mage armor in Terraria is the Nebula Armor. This armor can be obtained after defeating the Moon Lord, and as a result, you can support you and your friends with the amazing buff this set supplies you with and become the ultimate damage dealer. The Nebula Armor supplies your character with a total of 46 defense, and it's crafted with 36 Luminite bars and 45 Nebula fragments, which are obtained after defeating the Nebula Pillar. This armor provides you with useful bonuses such as plus 60 mana, 26% extra magic damage, 16% higher magic critical strike chance, 10% extra movement speed and 15% less mana usage. The special bonus from this armor is that killing enemies will cause them to drop one of 3 different boosters to help you and your friends. They each last 8 seconds, but you can stack the buff up to 3 times, giving you a total of 24 seconds. The pink booster provides you with an extra 15% damage, but if you have it stacked 3 times, you will have a total of a 45% damage increase, which can be insanely useful when fighting hard enemies and bosses. The orange booster provides you with an extra 5 health per second, but when stacked up 3 times, you can have a total of 15 extra health per second. The extra health is great because when you play as a mage character, you may find yourself taking more damage as your defense is lower than that of a melee character. The blue booster provides you with an extra 10 mana per second, but when stacked up 3 times, it gives you an extra 30 mana per second, which is extremely useful as a mage in Terraria, as all magic weapons use mana. This means that when you use magic weapons, your mana will run out much more slowly, which in turn means you can use your weapons for longer. Some good weapons to use as a mage in Terraria are the last Prism, the Lunar Flare, the Nebula Blaze, the Nebula Arcanum, and the Razor Blade Typhoon. The last Prism is a deadly weapon which is dropped by the Moon Lord. It shoots a beam of light which is capable of dealing huge amounts of damage to single or multiple enemies at once. The weapon deals 100 damage before fully charged, but when it is fully charged, the base damage triples to 300. This weapon is great for crowd control or killing bosses like the Destroyer. The best modifier for the last Prism is Demonic. The Lunar Flare is an awesome magic weapon which shoots down projectiles from the sky to wherever your cursor is. This weapon is also dropped by the Moon Lord and has a base damage of 100. The Lunar Flare projectiles pass through all blocks above the cursor and will explode on impact with enemies or bosses. The best modifier for the Lunar Flare is Mythical. The Nebula Blaze is crafted with 18 Nebula fragments. These can be obtained by defeating the Nebula Pillar during the Lunar event. This weapon fires pink, spinning projectiles which home in on enemies, making it very hard to miss. It has a base damage of 130, making it very powerful as it has one of the highest base damage of any magic weapon in Terraria. This weapon is best used against single targets and has no penetrating ability. When using this weapon, make sure to keep an eye on your mana as this weapon uses it very fast. The best modifier for the Nebula Blaze is Demonic. The Nebula Arcanum is also crafted with 18 Nebula fragments, and is the counterpart to the Nebula Blaze. It fires purple and black orbs which travel slowly towards enemies, but in groups they can deal thousands of damage. This weapon pierces the enemy twice before exploding the 3rd time. A great way to use this weapon against bosses is to spawn in as many orbs as you can before spawning in the boss. This will cause the orbs to home in on the boss and hit them all at the same time, which will either kill or deal a huge amount of damage to the boss, giving you the upper hand. The best modifier for the Nebula Arcanum is Mythical. The Razor Blade Typhoon is a drop from Duke Fishron. This powerful weapon shoots fast moving discs of water which home in on enemies and infinitely pierce them, making it great for taking out hordes of enemies or just single targets. Also, the mana boosters that you obtain will make this weapon use hardly any mana at all, so you can just continuously fire it. The best modifier for the Razor Blade Typhoon is Mythical. So that's all for today's video guys. If you did enjoy or if it helped you in any way, please click the like button and subscribe, but also don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss a future video. I really hope you did enjoy this video, as I put a lot of effort into the content I post on this channel, and all your support motivates me to create more content for you guys to enjoy. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.